Hi, I'm Matrix artistic designer Ammon Carver. Let's rock out with these techniques from the Design Pulse styling line. Here are innovative products and cutting-edge styles to satisfy your artistic vision. Let's craft this together.
Let's use Design Pulse styling products to remix one cut 2 ways. Watch how 2 styles, Rockawave and SpiralTap from the Design Pulse collection come to life from one fundamental cut. To perform this technique, you'll need a few important tools. They are cutting comb, plastic sectioning clips, 5 to 6 inch scissors, blow dryer with nozzle, paddle brush, 1.5 inch Marcel iron, hairpins, Design Pulse loosely defined texture cream, Design Pulse Glow to Pieces Shine Wax, and Vavoom Shapemaker Shaping Spray. On our client Ming, we'll first emulsify Design Pulse loosely defined texture cream and distribute it throughout her damp hair. This will be used as a cutting lotion as well as building weightless body and allowing for soft separation between long layers. We've sectioned the hair into 4 equal quadrants and neatly twisted and clipped each subsection for control. Now let's release the back 2 sections and create an A-line parting along the occipital area. Resecure the 2 back sections. Comb the released section neatly using the fine teeth of the comb and employ the craft cutting technique of comb control to establish the perimeter length. While using the comb as a guide, cut a straight line with minimal tension. Work your way along the entire perimeter, maintaining a centralized body position. Be sure to keep the scissors parallel to the comb to achieve a precise edge. And check for balance, making sure each side of the perimeter is even. Continue up the back of the head using this stationary perimeter guide and A-line parting subsections until complete. Be sure you can see your guide through the section. Now let's release the right side section and create a horizontal parting at the parietal and resecure. Turn the head and over-direct the side subsection behind the shoulder and connect it to the perimeter length using minimal tension and comb control. Complete the entire section and repeat on the other side. Now let's blow dry the hair. Using a paddle brush and starting at the fringe, direct the airflow down the strand, creating smoothness and control. As you proceed around the head, alternate using the paddle brush and your fingers to dry the hair for added texture. Next, let's reinforce a solid heavy fringe. First, form a V-shaped section starting approximately 1 inch behind the front hairline and extending to the outer corner of each eye. Starting from the corner of the section, proceed to the center and cut a blunt line to eyebrow length. Repeat on the other side of the fringe section. For leverage, steady your cutting hand with the index finger of the opposite hand. Now we'll create a soft C-shaping around the face, utilizing the jaw as a reference point. Use the craft cutting technique of surface planing from the mid-lengths to the ends to create movement. Cut the hair with an open and closing movement of the scissors and repeat on the other side of the face, creating a soft frame and gradual layers. For additional texture and detail throughout the crown, take a small square section and twist it tightly from scalp to ends. Lay your scissors on the strand and use the craft cutting technique of twist cutting from the mid-lengths through to the ends. Twist cutting creates uneven texture and random movement throughout the crown. Now that we've finished our cut, let's begin our first Rockawave style. Subdivide the hair just below the occipital and separate for control. Starting at the nape section on the right side, create a narrow vertical subsection. Use a 1.5 inch Marcel iron and curl the subsection away from the face. And gradually feed the hair strand into the iron. Hold the ends of the strand to create rope-like separation.
Taking larger sections around a medium-sized iron will give you that perfect amount of wave.
When complete, gently pull the finished curl to loosen it and create a flexible, natural-looking effect. In the next vertical placement, alternate the direction, winding the subsection toward the face as you work your way in this alternating pattern throughout the section. Proceed to the occipital section and begin winding the hair toward the face. Continue alternating the curl directions and complete the section. Subdivide the top section and begin winding the hair away from the face. Use the alternating pattern again and complete the section, maintaining distance from the scalp area for a modern look. After releasing the last section, divide it down the center and begin by directing the hair away from the face, keeping smoothness in the crown. Alternate the curl pattern as before and complete. Once finished, apply Design Pulse Glow to Pieces Shine Wax to the fringe, the crown, and lightly through the mid-lengths and ends. Now let's work Design Pulse Loosely Defined Texture Cream through your hands and distribute it throughout the hair for added movement and to soften the curl pattern. Now let's remix our Rockawave into SpiralTap. First, begin by emulsifying Design Pulse Glow to Pieces Shine Wax into your hands. Smooth it onto the crown area to maintain medium hold and define high shine. To keep the crown area close to your head, clip it in place around the head with your sectioning clips. Now, beginning on the right side, hold the ends of an individual curl and use the craft finger styling technique to push the strand from the ends to the parietal section. This creates an airy volume and modern style width around the head. Continue around the head, enhancing separation and adding volume until complete. Now, remove the hair clips and use hairpins to secure the width along the parietal. Finish with Baboom Shape Maker Shaping Spray for a touchable finish to this modern textured style. For an added design element, we achieved Ming's dimensional color using V-Light Dedusted Lightener, 20 volume So-Light Cream Developer, ColorSync 4A, ColorSync 8CG, ColorSync 6CG, ColorSync Activator. We determined that Ming's hair is a natural level 3 darkest brown. On clean, dry hair, we carved small crescent shapes along the occipital and parietal areas, placed foils, applied Formula A and pre-lightened the subsections to dark orange. Next, we applied Formula B to all the remaining hair and between the foils. When both formulas had processed, we thoroughly rinsed the ColorSync and then removed the foils. We then rinsed and lightly cleansed with Biolage Color Care Therapy Color Care Shampoo and gently blow-dried the hair. To finish, we toned the pre-lightened hair with Formula C, processed, then rinsed, cleansed and treated the hair with Biolage Color Care Therapy Color Care Shampoo and Conditioner. To review, we've achieved our Design Pulse styles Rockawave and SpiralTap with Design Pulse Loosely Defined Texture Cream, Design Pulse Glow to Pieces Shine Wax.
Let's take a look at our finished styles. 2 looks get remixed from 1 haircut with the help of Design Pulse stylers and Craft Styling and Finishing. We've defined new forms and unleashed untapped dimension. Thank you for joining me for Craft on Demand. We'll see you again soon.